Sneak's gonna be first up versus Whisper as the Subtlety rogue. We do have Flush going to Assassination, by the way. Jayhawk back in the Arcane, or Jayhawk right here. Holy Saya, get him. I swapped to wrong people entirely. Cloak immediately by Sneaks versus Whisper. This may give the Shadow-based squad an opportunity. The rogue is still very, very deadly, though. The eviscerates are just absolutely slicing right through you. Does get himself a big ascension with a bit of a flash shield, or just void bolts flying in every direction, but Snakes is able to avoid him very, very easily. Kidney shot onto Whisper does not have a pretty, actually has a bit of a DR, so the value and the duration of it isn't going to be nearly as high. Does eat all of those dots from his Shadow Crash. This one, Whisper, if you can get the rogue low enough, maybe Shadow Word Death, but even then, that might be a little bit too deadly. Does go for Disperse as Snakes goes in for a vanish off of a secret technique. Cheap shot Abbott is a priest in full Disperse. Got him some full defenses. Snakes might be in a bad spot. Does go for the Undead Rachel. Perfect opportunity to try to see if he can interrupt. The Void does end up interrupting the Void Torrent, but Whisper is still in a good spot. Looking for the Execute. The rogue with a cheat death does survive it barely. Stun and last Execute ready for Whisper as they do go in for the Dark Iron Ritual to remove 80 dots established by the rogue. Try to see if he can go for a little bit of a blessing onto Holy Saya. Maybe just remove his dots or buffs or whatever. Stun onto Whisper does not have any defenses. Might be in a lot of trouble. Heaps of trouble. Does have advantage coming back up sometime soon. There goes the Aegis together with Spore Cloak. That is actually unfortunate how the Aegis and Spore Cloak proc at the same time and not separately. It's just like the two cooldowns arrive all at the same time. Big silence on a Holy Saya. Trying to see if he can maneuver himself with the Void Bolts. They do connect with Holy Saya together with the Torrent. Mad amount of damage, but Holy also got plenty of output as well. This is where Whisper needs everything available. Lots of damage on a Whisper. Might not be able to live this. A big wake of ashes. It looks like Paladins reign supreme over the class of Priest when it comes to 1v1 situations. Then again, Priest, it's not like they really have a lot of classes that they could really have an advantage over. Holy Saya, seeing Grifka, immediate bubble, immediate regenerate, and looking for the reset. This is going to be his match of the century, the Rogue, rushing out, blasting him out with everything. For Holy, having access to his immunities is going to be important. Also, if you can line up a Blessing of Sanctified before a stun comes out, he'll be golden. It's going to be a little bit tougher to establish it, but I think it'll be great. Cheap shot by Grifka. Blessing of Protection. Holy Side picking up the ice to make sure that Grifka cannot escape with vanishes at all. This one Grifka needs to rotate defensives. Wait a second. No, it didn't work out for Holy Saya. Eyes did not get picked up, but finally does get him. This way you want to see if he can get as much damage versus Grifka will not be able to vanish away from the Paladin. There goes a re-stealth, but it doesn't even matter. He still sees you. Gouge to follow. This one Grifka, if he can buy himself some time with CC, he'll be golden. Smoke bomb for just a second. Does just connect with Grifka. Either way, they're keeping him in combat as Grifka try to see if he can maneuver his way out of here. Just so much a Holy. Doesn't really need a weapon though. Does go for the full stun. Wings available. Mad blast under Grifka. Wall to follow Grifka. May need an escape out of this one. Double cheap shot, triple cheap shot. If there's still a dot on this rogue, he'll be in a bad spot. Looking for a shadow step. Doesn't quite get one. It is going to be dot roll into Grifka. May need a vanish either way though. Gouge to Holy, but he still just keeps blasting out the rogue either way though. Vanish for the rogue. Does he have any dots on him? He does not. Holy is far away from one of the eyes. He could maybe chase after it right now, but Grifka is going to be right around him, sapping him along the way. Not going to let the guy... Actually, maybe he is going to let the guy pick it up. Maybe he's going to make it happen. Instead, before he even grabs it, there goes the cheap shot, trying to go for big secret technique. Holy Side does not have any more immunity, and oh my god, Grifka just got himself the crits he needed. Built up a little bit of stuns back to back, just believed in the damage of the Sylvester, just absolutely blasted through the Paladin. Not much you can really do there. Jayhawk gonna be up next. As an arcade mage, I feel like Jayhawk hasn't had the easiest time versus rogues. Some arcade mages do well. Some mages in general can blast rogues to smithereens. Not all of them, and Grifka is definitely one of the safer rogues out there. Trinket as he picks up the eyes. While the eyes are available, this could be an opportunity. The rogue cannot vanish out. Eyes block immediately for Jay. Breaks out of it. Breath into Grifka. Very aggressive. But it's going to be mad burst out of the rogue either way. They're trying to go for Poly. Are the eyes still there? No. I thought there might be. The eyes don't last long at all. Yeah, this way if you see in a rogue, I think you just go into the Tempest. You just talent into it. Whatever else you can talent into, pop into the Tempest, forget about everything else. Because now the Tempest is actually quite a bit of damage. If you know how to do it right. You just got to play around with your charges and use it at max charges. But otherwise, it's pretty good ability in most cases. Jay is looking for Grifka. Yeah, this rogue is not going to come out of South anytime soon, man. He's got himself entire arena. He can roam in there as much as he wants to. Vanish is coming back up little by little. He's going to get himself a step towards Jay, hitting him with yet another technique. Does have the shield that's at least holding strong, sort of, kind of. Prismatic may be able to give himself a little bit of recovery. Does actually let him recuperate quite a bit. Volley onto Grifka, trying to go for Arcade Surge, but the rogue has advantage at the ready if he ever needs. It's going to be a gouge as Jay goes in for a bit of that all the time. Grifka just looking for an entire reset. I mean, if anything, Grifka is kind of giving you like a chance here, sort of, kind of. Are you back? Are we good? Oh no, chat. Oh no. And then Disrupt onto Jay, does knock the rogue back for a second. Vanish to follow. Yeah, dude. Might just have to ban rogues for the night, man. Chat, what are your thoughts? Do we ban rogues for the night? Or no? Jay, dude, he's just not having a good time right now. Yeah, I think Jay's just gone, man. Wait, he just blinked. And like, yeah, Jay's just gone. Jay is having a lot of trouble right now. Ban him? Are we banning him rogues, man? Might just have to ban rogues, dude. Touch of the Magi, Grifka got himself a Cloak of Shadows, kind of letting the Touch of the Magi run for a little bit, focusing on the offensive versus Jay. Big damage as Jay does end up porting back to him. Rapid fire to chase out for the rogue. Does go in for a Cloak of Shadows, but I think Kedem was able to get him in combat. That might be a rough one, man. Ban him, Jesus. Ban sub. Okay, well, if we ban rogues, maybe we just ban rogues wholesale, honestly. Volley down for Kedem, does get himself a stun versus Grifka. Got himself full rapid fire. Oh, actually does kill him. Oh, normally Marksman Shamanda goes down whenever the fight rogue, but here he actually got it. Well done. He did have a vanish, so I guess he just didn't really use a vanish. Or maybe he didn't think vanish would make a difference because he had on the mark. I think vanish would at least like break the volley, wouldn't it? Trick's gonna be up next. Try to see if he can chase after Kedem. Does he get himself a good go? Flare down, but it's not like Tricks. Actually, I guess Tricks can go into stealth, can he? Not. Actually, you've been a Night Owl before, right? Or were you Nightborn? But he does have access to Shadow Mail, though. Kedem trying to see if he can skulk around the corner. He has Tricks in his sights. As long as he gets himself a good opener versus Tricks, he could get himself quite a bit of damage, especially if he can go for big bursts off the bat. Silence on the Tricks, exiled by the pet. Tricks trying to see if he could reposition. Burning that Warlock Hellstone really early on with dampening being as high as it is. Volley down, second explosive is down. Could be quite a bit of damage. If you got yourself an explosive shot together with a death chakram, I think that'll be huge. Kedem trying to see if he can back up out of the just riddling that pet full of bullets. He's gonna force Tricks to summon a new pet. Hell, or no, instead gonna force him to health funnel, which is actually gonna hurt him quite a bit. His damage, I think, transfer because the dampening may be more health just to heal the pet, although I could be wrong on that one. Gonna be a Death Chakram, Access on the Kedem, has a trick and stun on the Tricks, has a trick as well. Death Chakram is gonna be up next, but it's still lots of damage for the Warlock. Turtle Shell for Kedem, as it is all the pets surrounding him. Trying to see if he can get out of there. Corruption down by Tricks. I actually like how Tricks tries to play into corruptions. You put corruption on the pet? Is that what he did? Actually, I think he might have. Gonna be in another explosive. This is where Kedem could potentially get himself a big go. Volley down with another explosive. Mortical doesn't give Tricks a bit of survivability, but still in tight spot. Kill shot. Oh, does go down as the true shot aura is back up with Forkbeard. Gotta be up next. I feel like Kedem, this way you need to maximize the value of the traps and blast out Forkbeard with whatever you got. Or actually, it looks like it is gonna be a proper honor duel. Forkbeard goes in for a nice honorable bow. Kedem given an opportunity to get himself food as well as a full camo, trying to see if he can find the hunter after letting him fully recover. I do like the honor duels, the rapid fire in the opener. Forkbeard taking quite a bit of damage. The faster he can get to a pet or Kedem to start healing off of, the better it's gonna be. Massive aim shots back to back. He's slowed down entirely. He can't really do much. Jet Chakram sent in, but it's gonna be a stun. Full spear into Kedem. Maybe in a lot of trouble though. It's gonna be a what is it? The scatter shot into a freezing trap or after. Fear to follow by Forkbeard, trying to see if he can maybe keep Kedem in place. Could be an opportunity for him to make some kind of a play. Got a full cooldowns ready, full charge on the Kedem. Got him some survival of the fittest, together with the fortification of the bear to give a little bit more health. Spinning weapon for Forkbeard as he gets himself an extra bit of support. His own version of Blaze Storm. This is going to be Forkbeard with a reflect. I don't really know if he's trying to reflect maybe the explosive shot or dampen the damage of it, or he's looking for a freezing trap. But if he can stay out of combat for a good bit, he'll start recovering. Even that's this high dampening, he'll start getting quite a bit of health. Rapid fire, not gonna let it happen, as the Sentinel is gonna give away the Warrior's position. Got himself the Spore Cloak that is gonna be activating though into a stun right after. Dutch Chakram, kill shot. Kedem does end up picking himself yet another kill with Nina. Gonna be up next, charging out. The fact that Nina gets over there with Kedem, not giving him the honor duel. Instead, it is going to be Kedem with a camera. As long as they're in a good position, they should be able to get quite a bit of recovery. If only Marksmanship Hunters had mending bandages, chat. It's only Beast Mastery and Survival that have access to mending bandages for some reason. But bandages, I don't know why. I feel like that could be a marksman thing too, right? I feel like 100% could be a marksman also thing. Stone onto Kedem, does go for the scatter onto Nina. Is going to be a full-on volley together with explosives. Is going to be able to break through with the shield, through the shield defenders with his explosives. Rapid fire, aim shots instead. Full burst available. True shot aura. Nina may decide to go blessing of protection or bubble right now is a good choice. Actually, Nina. Super low. Bubble right now, but it's still in the execute range. Jack Shock, I'm still trying to see if it can rip right through your eye, but it's not able to. Kedem, trying to see if he can buy himself a little bit more time, dropping down traps, Nina out in the open, trinkets. If they can close the gap on Papa Stun, maybe that'll be good. Trying to maintain their health, but at 70% dampening, not gonna happen. Stun by Kedem instead. Kill shot 1 second. It's gonna be stun on the bed and an arcade shot by Kedem. That's how to bring it back for a team. Well done. I'm actually surprised he got 4. I'm actually surprised he's got 4 there. No way, dude. Oh my goodness.